Have you ever seen how some individuals never get ruffled? Say, their flight got cancelled, or Wi-Fi drops out. Someone cuts them off on the road, or their phone screen cracks. But they simply smile, while you and I, one small thing, and it feels like the whole world is conspiring against us. If coffee spilled, we're spontaneous fury. If our battery dead at 12%, it's utter despair. It's as if the world is pushing our buttons intentionally. But here's the catch. Those cool, unruffled individuals, they're not so special. They don't possess secret password of happiness. They simply grasp a mindset. And I'm going to demonstrate to you today how to never get upset or irritated by anyone. This is where it smacked me. I'd put my phone down face first on the sidewalk, picked it up, yep, spiderweb fracture across the screen. My friend said, "Dude, that sucks." Me, I needed an excuse to upgrade anyway. That would have destroyed my entire day in the past. I would have grumbled to 3 people, posted on Twitter about how life sucks for me, possibly sulked for a few hours. But that moment, I laughed. Why? I realized something huge. The screen was broken, but I wasn't. And that's the trick. You don't rule life, but you do rule how you react. Let's try this in real life. Imagine this. You're waiting in the supermarket. The sign above you reads 10 items or less. The person in front of you, they've got at least 20. And just to rub salt in the wound, they start price checking coupons. What do most people do? Glare at others or sigh dramatically? Or whisper under their breath about idiots who can't read signs? But here's the truth that none of that helps. You're punishing yourself while they're casually swiping their rewards card and moving on with their day. Meanwhile, you're burning energy, tightening your chest, and adding new wrinkles for free. And for what? So you can win a fight that only happens in your imagination? Now picture this one. It's midnight, and you're just about asleep. And then, boom, your upstairs neighbor has decided tonight's the ideal night for an all-out rave party. Feet stomping as if they're trying out for a tap dance audition. What's the impulse? Get a broom handle, begin banging on the ceiling. Or worse, fume text your group chat like you're composing a manifesto. But here's the trick, it's not personal. They're not doing it to you. Most don't even notice how their behavior radiates outward. Consider a toddler. They bellow because their toy shattered. Is it frustrating? For sure. But do you take it personally? Number. You shrug, perhaps chuckle, and pass on. That's how you handle loud neighbors, inconsiderate drivers, line cutters, them all. It's frustrating, yes. But worth your peace of mind? Never. Let's dig a little deeper. Someone calls you dull. Someone tells you you'll never succeed. How do you approach these things? Someone calls you lazy or dumb. In the past, those words may have haunted me. I'd repeat them to myself over and over like a bad song stuck in my head. But consider this, if a stranger handed you a stinky garbage bag, would you tote it around all day? No way. Then why tote their trash talk? It's not yours. Ditch it. Let it fall to the ground. Walk away lighter. Here's another trick. Answer but don't react. Reacting is immediate. Your brother is mocking you. You snap back. Your colleague makes a snide remark. You clap back instinctively. But reacting, that's power. It's waiting, taking a breath, and ask, is this even worth my energy? Now let's discuss perspective. Furiousness is like running on a treadmill. You sweat, you burn calories, you get nowhere. So ask yourself, will this be an issue in 5 days, 5 months, or 5 years? More often than not, the answer is no. Here's a brief anecdote. I left my car at a supermarket. Returned 20 minutes later, somebody scratched it and took off. I was outraged at first, thinking about the expense or the injustice. But then I paused. 1 year from now, will I even recall this? Nope. So why spoil the entire day reliving a situation I couldn't do anything about? It had already been done. I could either let the scratch pervade my mind or just keep on driving ahead. And here's the final step, perhaps the most potent one. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the observer. Here's the superpower. The less you react, the less people mess with you. They push buttons, you stay chill, they get bored. It's like trying to light a fire without oxygen. It just fizzles out. So next time someone tries to sabotage your vibe, smile, breathe, and think, this is just a test, and I'm passing. If this hit home, don't just keep it to yourself. Hit the like and subscribe and send this to that one friend who is angry at literally everything. Because just think of how much lighter their life would be if they just finally ditched the garbage bags too.